out of the rectangle.
Yep, and only an underhand serve, and it's got to go
I thought
diagonal.
you had to be in the rectangle.
Outside.
Okay.
Wait, Big T and Embos, this is gonna be electric, dude.
All right.
I think we're good to go. I think our players are looking
Wait,
ready.
I'm actually fired up about.
Their
Yo,
balls
look
are
at Will,
pickled,
bro.
and I
Look at
think
these
we're ready to jump
calves.
into game one.
Hold up, my man
What do you
Mark.
guys actually have?
My man Mark. He's gonna roll an ankle in those Air Force Ones,
think?
dude.
He looked good.
He did
I think
look
this
good.
is the Big T show.
Those might be a sleeper.
It's going to be fun to watch, though. It's going to be fun to laugh at.
If you want my raw opinion, I do think Zin and Hector are going to find some groove, but I think it's going to be like 11 points deep. I think there's going to be a lot of contact with the net here. I don't think we're going to see a lot of volleys, a long volley to start. But, hey, I'm glad to be proved wrong.
During warm-ups, I feel like Hector was kind of showing up.
Damn, yo.
I mean, this
Hold
looks
up,
great
bro.
right now. I mean,
Will's got a little
so
sauce on this
what I
damn
thought
ball.
was going to happen. Look at Hector.
Told you.
Moving and grooving on the first
So what are the
point.
rules,
Yeah,
bro?
see,
Like,
and
what
all
can
the
you
rules
can
being followed
and
early
cannot
out the
do in
gate,
this
and
shit?
First point going the way of
Is it really
Hector.
just like
Hector's on their
tennis?
serving side.
So for those just tuning in, if Hector stepped into that small rectangle around the net called the kitchen during that volley, that would have been a point for the other team. You are not allowed to volley and then step.
Yo, I actually really want to play pickleball even more than I wanted to. Watching this is making me really. Me and my wife have been talking about pickleball for a minute now.
Pickleball's great.
Oh, this is great.
It's
I'm,
great.
I'm learning as
Yeah.
we go, and I'm enjoying it every step of the way.
Oh, you can never walk into the kitchen?
No, if
bar?
the ball bounces in the kitchen, you can.
Only if it bounces.
Only
Yeah.
if it bounces, yeah.
Oh,
Otherwise,
you
the
cannot-
kitchen's a no-go.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
cannot
otherwise
volley
you can't
and
even
step
cross
through.
that line. Like, your toes can't even cross it.
Yeah.
And so right there, you'll see, which I learned as well, you can only score points if you are the serving team. So right
Bro,
there,
I haven't
Big
seen Will
T
in
and
person
Rose
in
made
probably like
the point, but because they were not the serving team, all they do is change the possession right there. So
8 years.
So I have a question. I
couldn't tell you
had
the
to
last time I saw
bounce
Will in
once
person.
on each side, and then you get the point.
that is
Didn't
correct.
he just serve it, and they caught it?
Nate and
they
Scum
bounced
pickleball
once
vid
on
in
each side,
Texas
then
would
you
be
do
fire,
whatever.
bro. If I was there, me and
Maybe-
Seth
maybe
would dominate
you were
this
paying
tournament.
closer attention than I was.
Yeah, I missed
it's
it.
very
I-
possible.
Actually,
that
nah,
happened.
that's a lie.
But generally, like
We
the
need
rules
that
is
man to
supposed
carry
be
a little bit,
underhand
but-
serve,
Yeah.
let it bounce, return it. Let it bounce, return
What
it.
is this? It's the Optic Pickleball tournament. I didn't even. I knew this was happening today, but I didn't think
Okay.
we were actually going to watch party it. But I kind of wanted to see the first round get a lay of the land. Honestly, a lot of my favorite streams that I've been doing have been the streams where I kind of just chat and kick it with my chat. But I definitely kind of, I actually do want to play some X Defiant. So we're going to do that at some point today. All right. It could be in 15 minutes or it could be in an hour. It really depends on where the motion of this mental ocean is at that time.
What happens if you don't return the serve? That's their point, right?
I don't know.
It's gotta be.
That's what I was asking.
gotta be.
You know, for them
If
not
you
really
fail
playing
to return the serve, I'm
pickleball,
pretty
that's
sure.
how I think that this game
That's it.
is going to be a lot of fun because
It's a
We
complex
gotta ask
game.
Mo.
it seems like it's pretty easy for them to volley back and forth, even though they haven't
See right
played a
there, that's
lot.
fault.
Yeah, so he gets one fault.
Money
One
B,
fault,
LMA.
one
Yo,
fault,
to be
and
fair, that ball had a lot of spin on it. Hector had a lot of spin on that one.
Now Zin serves?
maybe it wasn't a fault.
You know, we'll check with Mo afterwards. See how
Yo,
nice
has
these
Methods even hit the
Patrick's
ball yet?
form right there?
This guy Hector is a ball hog for real.
Hands got narrowed. That was great.
Well, yeah,
This man
it's
won't
good
let
for
him
the
jump
point,
in.
but It's good for weight dispersion on the knees coming
Sure.
down. He knows that. He's
That's big.
factoring that
That's
in.
big.
Yeah.
A volley is when you hit the ball before it bounces. Yo, is that really what a volley is? I thought a volley was just them like going back and forth successfully. Like you watch a tennis match and they go back and forth for like 2 minutes just for
Behind us, game right in front of us.
I'm
1
I'm
point,
absorbing this like
you
a
know?
pickleball sponge.
Oh, that's a rally.
I'm ready to
Oh my
watch the
god.
rest of this. I'm excited
Bro,
to
I never
talk
knew
to
there
you.
was a difference between a rally and a volley. I swear to
see
God.
this stuff.
I just learned something new, man. 31 years, brother.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
31 years. I
Numbers,
really had no
numbers.
clue,
No,
genuinely.
numbers,
So
guys.
thank
No,
you
no,
guys
no,
for
no,
that.
later.
They just keeps on getting
No,
better.
no,
Look at that.
game's gonna
But
be
they're not gonna be
extremely
in later.
competitive. No.
Right?
Extremely competitive game. Y'all's will probably go into triple overtime. It's win by 2.
Oh my God, yo,
Riley
Seth
was
is
the one
stretching
flying back.
hard. I mean, brother, he's doing it all back there. Look at the top right of your screen, chat.
We don't need a marathon for our match. That's for sure.
I would've been
I'm
out of
actually
breath by, like,
actually
the
really
third.
looking forward to your game because the odds were so brutal. Truly.
Yeah, they're not
probably.
good.
They really were.
4-1. Big T and Bose. I feel like Hector and Zin aren't doing too bad, but they're just not getting any points.
I feel like there's
Yeah, this is weird. How the fuck are Big T and Mark up so much with a point?
You have to serve to get a
Because
point
I feel like Hector's been playing pretty well.
Yeah.
Already gotten 4.
I think with the speed that Hex and Zin are
Oh, that's
slamming
in.
into
That was
the net,
in, right?
The points are starting to.
Wait, so he just didn't he land it in the kitchen?
Okay, so that's a
the,
point.
The return. It's not like tennis. You don't have to get it in the big box on the return.
On the serve, you
serve,
do.
yeah.
I think
Only on
Hector's
the
breaking
serve.
some
Oh,
rules.
but anything
Hey,
else
somebody
happening?
watch out for this guy Cameron. He might be a
As
narc.
far as I know, again,
Okay.
I learned how to
I
play
think you're
pickleball
right.
this morning.
They have. I think that guy up there on the right is the ref. I guess.
Yeah,
he
that's
is.
Mo.
I think he knows what's going on.
If you hear me, yes, if you hear me reference Mo, that is the gentleman who looks like he knows what he's doing right at the net. He is wearing the Optic FanDuel jersey that you guys can get if you hit that link.
Can you cross into the other rectangle,
He
or
stepped
like,
in.
do you have like your
Hex
own
stepped
spot?
in there.
Okay.
He's not calling it.
Oh.
He's
Yep.
letting calls go early.
But team communication is key. You can see people going into each other's boundaries a little bit. But I get it, you know. If it
Bose
goes
ain't
right
the most
in the middle,
enthusiastic. I
someone's
actually
gonna
think he fucked up his
And if
leg a
someone's,
couple weeks
6,
ago,
7
or a
hits into
couple
rally,
couple
if
weeks
he feels
ago.
hot, let him cook. Let him
Mark can move, bro. A true story. We were
It's very
playing
much a team
football,
game out there.
I'm looking forward to
you know,
seeing
at a
people kinda rush
school
the kitchen.
field
See, as you get that return
at
right
the
there, I feel
Optic
like
House, the
that's
original
you
60/50 Optic House,
Yeah, third
and
is good.
we raced in the parking lot, brother.
I was kind
And
of
this man
hoping
put me
you
to
would
sleep.
answer about
I mean, he beat
the
me in
rule
this foot
question that we
race.
had.
I couldn't believe
Which
it.
was?
It was like slow motion from a cartoon.
Return
The-
this
As
time.
as
Yeah,
this
but I
guy's me, we like lock eyes for a second,
We'll have to-
So if
we'll have to-
anybody out
and I
there
just could
knows
not
the
believe what I
rules,
was watching.
let us know.
Did you check mine?
I could not believe that I saw this man speeding ahead,
Probably check mine.
seemingly like giving me the bird
Million viewers, probably.
as he is me and the rest of our in front of the
They
rest of
are
our
wondering
friends.
Why you're in the X-Defiant category.
We're not
That's
surprised. Yo, I played sports growing up, John. I mean, I played a lot of sports. I wasn't that bad. I mean, I definitely wasn't, you know, an 18
They
player,
are
but
wondering why you're in the
The
extra
rule
fine.
that we
That's
need
good.
clarified: if you do not,
Or maybe
return
that's
serve,
just, like,
do the
me
servers get the point?
not remembering
It
things.
has
My
to.
dad
It
is in the
has to.
chat.
It just has to.
We're,
Just,
he's
you
old
know,
enough now,
there's a
that
lot
he
of,
wouldn't lie to me.
gentlemen
He'll probably make a
rules
joke though.
in pickleball,
Dad, are
so I
you
wanna
still
make
here?
sure that we're not
I
really,
feel like I wasn't. I
really
mean,
becoming gentlemen.
I could play sports, chat. I played baseball up until high school because I'm not kidding. I was fucking.
You think the grunting
I didn't hit
will,
puberty till I was like 18, bro. I was like, I wrestled freshman year of high
I
school.
didn't know if, you know, I've actually heard
I wrestled
that,
90 pounds
you know, with the
in the 90 pound weight,
it's much louder than
or 93 it was,
because of the
or something like
battle
that.
with
I
the
didn't win a
plastic
match,
ball
bro.
and all
I had
that.
no
Have
idea
you
what I was
seen 'em?
doing.
They do it in pro pickleball. They actually
grunt?
Oh, it's
Oh.
sad.
You were
It's
good
a-
at baseball?
It's a tough watch.
Oh,
It's a
okay, we'll
tough
take
watch.
that.
Yeah.
Is I'm guessing
Good
is
batter?
that,
Yeah.
like, the main,
There's also singles.
Right.
They're
Okay.
they're really good at
97,
it,
I
man.
think it
just
was.
think we
97
go
pound.
without the grunting.
So
Yeah,
I had to. I
kinda
basically
like
stopped.
grunting in cornhole.
106 is the
Yeah,
lowest
pretty
now. I think I was
similar, yeah.
97.
Kind
But
of frowned upon, but like
bro was in the anorexic weight division, bro. I was just a small kid, man.
Respect Mr. McGuffin,
I was a
you know.
small kid, which is why I ended up playing video games because I was super competitive, but
McGuffin, McGoat,
Yep.
you know.
McGuffin McGo.
I just couldn't.
He's got a special move, so I'm gonna see if anyone pulls out.
Put me in his
McGuffin.
broken body, bro. Broken
Ooh,
spirit.
This is a good volley right now. I like this.
My
You
wife-
see a volley and everyone's like, I want to keep this going. No one wants to be the
If
one
I
to
was like a
ruin
fucking, you know,
volley.
try to be
There you
alpha
go.
like I care
Bose
about
with
this shit, I wouldn't.
turning
I've
it.
actually, I think
Oh,
I've
we're
told
gonna
this
have
story,
to get
but
a
people
ruling
probably
on
think I
that
was
one.
joking.
It was right in
that
front of
one?
My
Bose
wife beat
calling
me in a
for it.
game of horse. We played at the
Bose
100 Thieves
calling his
compound on a
ass.
Saturday.
Oh,
Nobody was
ball.
there, with just me and her.
That's
And
close. Can we get a replay on this?
she
That
thought
was
that I
real
let her
close.
win to be
Mo
like
knows
the
he was
man,
there.
be a gentleman.
Oh.
That looked like.
And I
it was
told her,
a
I'm like,
that back.
yeah. She legit beat me in a game
Oh,
of
that
horse
looks in.
basketball.
That looked
That looks
in.
in.
Where I'm sitting,
That
that's
looks
in.
in.
That's
I didn't see
depressing.
any dark blue between the
Yo,
balls.
whoever the made the
Where I'm
decision at the
sitting,
time,
that's in.
we got.
I mean, look at this replay system.
Everybody's excited to put this
Wow.
basketball
This is-
court in
Yeah,
our
follow
back.
there.
Oh.
It looks pretty close.
It seemed like a good idea. I swear to God,
6'5",
brother. At the end of the day, I'm the CEO. There's some things that I co-signed for sure. I co-signed that.
Depends who's serving.
Hey,
Yeah.
just like, yo, we're gonna have a
Right.
basketball court
Yeah.
back there, like Rob Deerdeck in the Fantasy Factory. Bro, the basketball
I
court
trust
is
Mo
on
in my
a
life,
slight
so.
hill, and there's railings that
And
come
he
out.
was just standing right
It has nothing to do with the
Gotta
fact
call
that
it
I'm.
I think either way they did.
I'm just okay at basketball.
for them 'cause they
We got a
served
double
it.
rim. It's on the slant. It's on the side of a hill.
That's a good
The
question.
basketballs have so much dirt on them, you can't get no grip. The sun is in your eyes. I got any excuse you guys could actually
Really, I had a phone
even
at one point.
imagine as to why I lost that game of horse. But yeah, my wife beat my
Will's
fine
got
it
the
is.
ACR.
my shooting. I got no fucking motion, brother. My stroke is terrible because I couldn't get the ball straight ahead of me and
kinda
above
fell
and
off
the flick. I had to toss it from back here because I'm playing on these what are they, 10-foot rims?
Switch game to what, sports?
You know how far a 3-point shot was for me at like 4 foot tall, 7th grade of fucking grade school.
Get after it.
9-4.
7th grade.
They're on a bit of a roll
I couldn't play.
Oh, I could probably.
Hey, Atlas, are you in there?
My stroke game weak in all facets, brother. I ain't even gonna sit here and try to be funny and lie to you, bro. All facets.
I'm dialed in now. Looks like 9-4 on the scoring.
Missionary
so
Matt, brother.
These moments of greatness that I'm seeing from Big T and Bose are happening when they're not serving.
I'll tell you what, Hex is.
You held your own, Dad. That's how I remember it.
No, I mean it's looking
But
good. I mean,
at this point, man, in my life, I'm kind of embracing the fact that maybe I was just kind of
that's a great serve.
pretty
Good
average or
return,
below
and
in
that's-
everything I did.
Big T goes low for it, and Hector with the double pump fake.
What a rally.
Big T to the deep left. Big T again, and that's still good.
Drop some 100T basketball shoes. We just dropped some shoes. We got to see if those do well before we decide to do a specific
This
sport.
got to be the longest rally we had.
T trying to do too much there.
Hex and Bose come out on
Right,
top
though.
of that one. That's a good point.
Good stuff.
That's some competitive pickleball. I love seeing that from the boys.
Big T and Bose need to get something.
Let's see the shoe again. Ooh, yes, sir.
Maybe.
It's an age thing, I'm telling you. It's like fine wine. The older you get,
They
the
getting
better you
smoked?
get.
Yeah, I've been kind of zoning out with the chat here for a second.
No,
I was
that-
really
this is not
about to
just-
fly off the handle for a moment. And that's, you know, I didn't want you guys to see that, but dude, I'm just a lunatic when it
All the
comes to
people who have
content,
just
man.
Been on pickleball since day one.
And I'm mad at myself. I'm mad at myself for even like I should. I'm like being mad. I'm mad at the situation. Mad at other people. But I'm mad at myself because I knew that this could happen and I should have just fucking
See, I feel
done
like
it.
that was tennis, and now we're trying to
You know,
market it to the general
my
public.
way.
Yeah, I think they've done a good job of shifting it to.
That's
more
what I get for being lazy.
I mean, like you said earlier.
I'm glad you guys like the
competitive.
sneaker, though.
Like we only warmed
I
up. Like
love the
15
sneaker.
minutes,
If
and I
you
swear
both
to God,
like
I started sweating.
You look like
it's
me at work.
Yeah, it's
Oh my
just-
God,
it's
Dad.
nice to
I
not
actually
have
am
to, like,
terrified
require,
sometimes.
like,
I get
serving
that
in
look in my
tennis,
eye, that
like,
vein in my neck, like you
is
do.
low-key
It
hard.
takes a lot to piss my dad off. I've heard though at work, he would be like the head of the job, you know, the foreman on the job sometimes.
A little bit of contact.
I've seen my dad really only yells
11-5.
when something like is really wrong.
Just a
You know,
refresher for
like my
anybody
dad was
joining
pretty
us
laid
late.
back,
We did,
but he would get a look in
pre-focus
his eye and
a
his
little bit, but
thing
these
coming
are
out of his
best
neck, his
ones.
face turned beet red,
It's a little bit
and
of
this
a
man
savage
wouldn't
bracket,
have a
single
break
elimination
in
games
syllables.
hard
To
to
he just keep going.
You can
Win by
only-
two.
you
And it
win
only
by
came
two,
out
you
every
can
now and
only
again, but
score
I'm
if
sure it
you
happened a
are
lot
the
at
serving
work.
team.
He stepped in the kitchen there. He had a great backhand.
I was hard on
crossbar,
people,
stepped in the
yeah.
kitchen and nullifies that point. Hate to see it.
I don't know. Parenting tips? I mean, you should ask my dad.
I feel like we had a
Really,
good
the only
experience
thing I'm
then.
doing right now as a parent is being
still think you
patient.
guys have a
That's
chance.
all I'm doing.
Who's
I
playing
wouldn't.
next?
Yo, listen. Enad actually gave me some great advice, brother. I'm gonna say
Roger.
something from the chest,
Who's
man.
playing next?
Ooh, a great
It's gonna
backhand
sound
by
weird, but
Bose, and it skips
I don't know how to
over the
describe it.
net.
Oh, it's us.
Oh, us?
Other than this, Enad said,
Can I go
"Yo,
warm up?
don't worry
No.
if you're not like
You got to
all in on being a dad right away."
Unbelievable.
12
Or-
They're
He's-
trying.
You said something along those lines, Enad. You said like, "Don't worry if it takes a minute for you to get attached," or something along those lines. I don't know.
Oh my God.
You said something like that. There's no way you don't remember this. There's no way I can make something like this up.
Normally, you know, we got Hector and Zin. Those are the two. If
You know,
we need
or a
joke
random
to
of a
land on,
s- that would be.
normally landing on that side of the court, but
It's
they're
gonna
looking
stick.
good right now.
Yeah, no, Hex is impressing me.
The point that I'm trying to make is that Haley, my wife, she is the one that had to grow the baby for 9 months. Like, her life was
Game point
severely impacted by this thing that we were growing together.
Zin, I mean,
Wow.
this is looking great.
But I haven't had to feel the effects of us getting pregnant besides like figuring out how to put the car seat in the strap it into the car, build some
Style on them.
stress about like, oh, is it enough? Like, I got to be a good dad. You don't really have to do much. And then Gracie, I'm saying this thing, guys, because it's like that's the point. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh my
Is
God.
that
That got weird.
of course I'm not looking at it like an it or like this object, this thing. I'm
It's
saying
pickleball, not
until the
wimble.
baby is born and,
Scrapping.
and you meet them
Absolute
for the
airball.
man, for the male,
Nah, Hector's
you don't
fast.
really, you're not
Oh,
attached to this.
That's gonna be a
that
tough
replay
one.
is
Thing.
unkind. That is
Ain't
gonna
it called
be
a fetus?
Tough one to see.
Remind me
What are
of
you
the
guys,
backhand.
Webster's dictionary, you know what the f I'm saying. Let's not act like we're all drooling on our keyboards. I mean, some of you might be. And I'm still have not recovered from me flying off the handle. You guys are morons if you can't understand what I'm trying to say. Okay? Thank you. They're going to take the sneaker away. I hope they do, because at this point in my life, I got to put these people in their place. You know what the f I'm saying.
Nothing short of it.
Oh my goodness, and that's another point. I mean, we are running
every day I fall deeper in love with Gracie, but when Gracie first came out, it was like this out-of-body experience. I was in love with it, but like your love continues to grow over time as you need to do more for her. You know, like the late nights of her crying, that my wife took a lot of the heat on that one. But the first couple weeks, like for a guy, we can't breastfeed. I mean, we feed with a bottle, but the connection is just so deep between a mother and their child immediately for like 18 months already. Like if she's 9 months old or he's 9 months old,
I'm surprised. I'm impressed.
Haley was growing her for 9 months prior. So it's just like I loved her immediately when I saw her, but a lot of the times, like she's just represented by the crying and the pooping and the stress and this no sleep. And then you get the random moments throughout the day where she starts to smile or she has like some personality that comes out and you're like, oh my God, my heart is exploding. And then you literally wake up the next day and she's holding on to your finger, smiling, and just now she's got like a cadence to her giggle. Like it's not just like grunts and noises. It sounds like a melody. Like it has rhythm to it.
There was a little bit.
What's going on right now?
Holy
fuck. Rambo, brother. I was like, what is this beeping in my ear? And I realized it's the nuke playing, the MP4. Rambo.
We didn't know what the
brother, thank you so much, man, for the 100 gifted. Bro is yapping? I don't know. Somebody asked me for parenting advice. I'm just saying I haven't been a real parent yet.
The FanDuel odds. Yeah,
and the advice I was going to give, so we can finally pull it all back to the original point of talking and yapping, like this man just called out. Don't worry if you're not great at it right away. Don't worry if you're not like
brutal odds ever.
This matchup.
I cried when Gracie was born. I almost cried for the second time yesterday on a random day.
And so my lord. So I sat on the couch, you know, with the sweetest couple.
It's gonna fuck you up a lot when that baby's born, and you just get more and more and more and more and more attached, and you just didn't realize that level of emotion existed or can exist in your brain. So just take your time, be patient, and be patient for your wife. Be patient for your girlfriend or significant other, whatever. That's really all a guy can do at first. Be patient and be helpful. Uh-oh. Is this... Ooh, everybody's getting the F. F. Oh, no. Oh, oh, no. Don't worry, Optic Chat. I'm live. I can fill some time. I got 2 balls, much smaller. My wife's probably got a paddle inside we can find. Actually, I'd be lying. I know where it's at. We could play some pickleball. That was weird. See, that's what I'm saying. Can't make those jokes right now. The block is too hot. There's too many outsiders.
So what did we learn about
Stream's back.
During
Perfect timing.
I didn't know that you get 2 chances.
Back to you, Optic.
Correct.
They just bailed me out.
Each team gets a, everybody gets a chance to serve on their possession. Yep. What else?
My wife doesn't actually have a paddle, by the way.
Just didn't hear about it in Mo's explanation of the rules, but obviously, if you don't serve it correctly, and they don't return to serve, then they'll get the point. Because everything's very gentleman's, but you can still whiff it and mess it up, you know.
A pickleball paddle, that is. Yes. You know, it's a lot longer.
The only thing I didn't figure out is whether or not there are faults.
There are no faults.
There are no faults.
Yeah,
all right.
I did learn that.
It's just your fault.
It's just your fault, and you move on.
Yo, Rambo, why'd you gift 100 subs like that, brother?
Yeah, it's good. No mulligan. I play with mulligans.
Back to you, Cotton.
Is that a golf thing?
Why is Davis always sick? No, he's got a deviated septum.
Oh.
He's got a deviated septum, so I think that's why his voice sounds congested. I thought he had it fixed.
Look at this. Backhand. What's going on?
We love Rambo around here.
To sprint into the kitchen and then scream.
Send Rambo the new 100 Thief shoes. That's actually a great idea. My wife's been putting together these care packages for our big gifted subbers.
No points. awarded to Damon and Holly on their possession. Again, a possession is the only time that you can score points in pickleball.
But the shoes are a really good
Looks
idea.
like something was out there. Right?
Maybe we just found something we could add.
The ceiling.
They got a point, so I don't. Oh,
Negative
one.
Wait, Rambo, are you serious right now? Hold on, I gotta get better at my.
The odds are truly against them if we are into the negatives.
The podcast audio?
Still
What do you
4-0.
mean?
So that's correct. Touche did hit the ceiling.
No. I'll have a breakdown, brother. Don't say it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is... I actually don't think that all four of us have been in a room with each other since, like, World of Beer, Columbus, Ohio.
Wow, that's crazy.
Can we, wait,
That's
how
probably
off
accurate.
limits are we? Because I have
No, we can talk about whatever.
Okay, because I have like great. You were talking about the picture that you had of him looking through the window when he got kicked out.
Yeah,
Classic.
legit. It's his profile picture
Audio sounds good right now. I think you might have been trying to get me.
in my phone, my contact.
In the FaZe MLG hoodie.
Hell yeah.
Fire hoodie.
All red.
I remember how like cool that was to have that hoodie in the shop.
It's cool to have it now.
the Astro backpacks.
Oh yeah,
Everybody had an Astro backpack back in the day.
with the little headphone jack.
The headphone
Yeah,
jack.
as the
that
zipper.
nobody ever-
That was a really good one guy. I mean, like you, not only did you one guy me, but you like played into like the actual stream. I want to work. That was good. I mean, bro, you like preyed on my. What the hell is going on? You preyed on my. That was an accident. You preyed on my insecurities from like 30 minutes before when I was tweaking, and you were smart enough to think like, yo, I could get this guy if I tell him that their brand new video, the podcast, the audio was fucked up. I hope it was as diabolical as it seems to me, because that was good.
ever used.
And lit. Those are the good old
Wait, I don't think you
days.
can plug that into anything.
I think it was just for
Just for
for a
show.
vibe.
Yeah.
Well, listen, I don't, and we never, and I mean truly, we never have an agenda. For the first
Paul
like, year of
Carews,
our
brother.
podcast,
Octane, I
one
love
of the
you, bro.
producers, Alex, who's been with us for a very long time, he would like give us talking points. I'm like, dude, you spend a lot of time on this, and we have never used it.
Funny enough, the video, I
appreciate
cleaned
your
up my
hard work,
mustache
holy
after
fuck.
this day because
We
I
just
saw
go
it
off
from all
on
these photos. I'm
tangents
like,
or
yo,
whatever that
I'm
we
starting
wanna
to look
talk
a little
about.
creepy
I don't
there.
know what
I was
we're gonna
already
be
creepy,
announcing
but
if
if
we're
I go
talking
over
about
this line of
anything that
creepy,
we're
it's
doing.
not going to be good.
Yeah,
So-
I think we should.
You think we should?
The 30th.
I never really realized until I shaved my face and got a mustache that Hector's had a goatee his entire life. Because when I put a goatee on me, I shaved it as a goatee. I'm like, this looks weird. Jesus, Dad. Okay. We're drinking early, huh? I'm about to join you.
Director's cut, the 30th.
Hector is always just
Okay,
so
well, we
well
got
manicured, brother.
Ricky
He's like
Banks,
a,
obviously, from
it's like a
FaZe
Simpsons
Clan,
character.
who've
He
had
just
a
looks the same
triumphant
every time I see him.
return.
They'll get
Ricky
older.
Banks,
The hairline's good.
CEO of FaZe Clan.
Sorry, brother.
The audio on this is fine. And going back, yo, Rambo, I had no idea that you said you would gift a... Rambo, you're such a great guy. Rambo said that he gifted 100 because he said that if Hector comes back with methods to beat Big Timer and Embos, that he would gift 100 subs, bro. They were down 4-1. They came back and won, and I didn't even know it. I would have never known that you had a bet like that, Rambo.
Daltu's drink
Thank you so
champagne
much for the 100
casually,
subs,
so
brother.
That's true.
This was meant for him.
That is true. Very country club guy. He's in
Damn,
proper
who
form.
is that?
Speaking of proper form, we're joined
Yo,
by
Holly's
by,
got...
round one
Yo,
champion
Holly put some
Hector.
velocity behind that thing. She
Thank
put...
you. I
Oh,
just
wait,
wanted
they're
to
down
show that I was
12-0.
like barely.
It's 12-0? That seems like a lot.
Getting warmed up. That's what I
Barely
wasn't
trying.
doing. I wasn't doing any trick shots or you know what I'm saying, because it's wins, not spins.
Wins, not spins.
Yeah.
Well, top
Motto is
spin.
old as time.
You kind of want to spin in this game. Not
Yeah.
in COD, though.
No.
The form looked good though.
You know, man, it's just it's a paddle game, man. I do mean it. That in gym in my senior year, me and my man Eric Sosa, we won that championship. Like we took out every other.
David might not have even
person
hit
our
that.
age.
Shout out Sosa.
He played for the Cubs, right?
No, that's Sammy.
Oh, shit. They're kind of
They are
going.
just
They're
as,
going.
We've lost a shoe. We've lost
Oh
a
my
shoe and the
God.
volley
Yo,
continues.
they're going crazy.
Oh!
They're going crazy.
Oh!
Whoa!
Oh, my God.
The socks are out. And
Another
the
Scump versus DB3 battle.
From the Barlow.
Get it on Spawn Up right away. Get it on the TikTok.
This volley.
That was going
Never
out,
in
too.
my life, dude. I see Scump and Karma going at it again.
Rackets
like
hitting
that.
the floor. What an effort out there. You love to see that. That's got to be in the highlight reel for today.
That has to be.
He got his shoe back on. That's good.
So who got the clip? Wait, who got the point? Was it Scump or Damon? Did
Sorry to
it
interrupt your,
double
high
bounce
school
on Scump's side or?
story.
Got it. That's what I
It was
thought.
pickleball. But we did really good in badminton also.
That's good.
I mean, why would he drop the paddle if he didn't?
Oh, Damon looks like he's wiped.
Dude, I
Damon
don't
looks
understand
like
how
he
they're
is-
so tired. I literally did not exert myself.
Well, they're getting beat 13-0. They're doing quite a bit of cardio.
I want to see the amount of times you hit the ball in comparison to Zen.
What, do you think I took over?
Oh, you kind of took over.
Hitch, I'm uncomfortable.
Why?
14. Oh, this is a 15-0. I could have told you this 5 minutes ago.
No, but
I think that's
That's
it
an
right
ace.
there.
That was an ace.
GG's, guys. Oh, we're up.
Jeez.
Like,
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
All right,
go
well,
ahead.
that,
Go
that
ahead.
does bring me pain, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, because at least someone did.
All right,
The shutout, man. First and 15 is pretty insane, huh?
at the
What's up,
moment.
Blake? What did you miss? You missed a lot,
Just a
brother.
friendly reminder that
You missed the
Optic
best
Playing
day
are
of our
offering almost everyone
professional career.